So let me ask you this. I mean, we like to we talked about at the beginning of the show, we kind of ask these questions that are aside from the political stuff and aside from the kind of policy issues and things like that. So this is one of those kind of like, who is Bill Connelly kind of questions you like to ask, those curveballs. So can you name someone that you look up to in the political realm, let's just say, either past or present? Who would be someone that you really think is somebody to emulate, or that you, maybe a mentor of yours, or somebody that you know, or somebody you don't know, you just admire?
That, I thought about that all day, and it's so much easier to have a historical perspective and say, oh yeah, I liked Lincoln, because he did a lot of great things. But when you go back and read the history of it being created, he was as volatile as probably Trump. I hate to say that, but
yeah, suspended habeas corpus.
Yeah, he was. He was. It's a tough one. I try to be my own person, and I have to say that with all honesty. I don't. We all make mistakes, and we're all human, and I don't. I just don't have anybody I'm looking up to or worrying about. I think, I've been a lifetime Republican, but John F. Kennedy had a lot of conservative values and wanted to hold the Fed accountable, and went after the mob, and was a brave person in a lot of ways. And again, he wasn't a perfect person. I look up to that. Richard Nixon, for as bad as he got at the end, opened China and did things. I'm pretty well read on the presidents. I mean, look, as crazy as Bill Clinton did, he did some things right, I don't know. I think it's better to look way back. I think my favorite president that I would like to be like, and I wish I had his wealth and could be exactly in a lot of ways, was George Washington, because he took something and made it into nothing. He didn't become a king or a dictator. He retired. He left the country in pretty good hands. Mm-hmm. There is one governor that I really looked up to. His name was John Perkins. Mm-hmm. I know about him because he was a Mason from Oroville. Mm-hmm. He was elected to the governorship. We didn't have a prison system, really. We were really cruel. He formed a prison sentence. He balanced the state budget.
When was that?
1850.
It was the beginning part of the state's history.
Yeah, 1800s. And he went on to be a senator, federal senator, until he fell on the ice and hit his head.
John Perkins is the guy's name. Yeah. Never heard of John Perkins.
Governor Perkins.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah, he's my favorite politician. Going to think of it. He was from Maine, came out here with nothing. Ran a store in Oroville, moved to the Bay Area, went on to be governor. And, yeah, it's pretty cool.